Yeah, I think we have had a successful 2013/14 track season so far with the World Cups, breaking world records and obviously taking it down to 16 in Mexico. So yeah, confidence is high, but also I think the focus there to go and perform in Cali is also there. The girls are hungry for success still, and obviously still want to prove themselves and know it's not an easy task, which is very commendable, I think, from the point of view of the work they've put in and the work they've carried out so far. I think obviously the biggest challenge, it should come at the World Championships, but then again with the change in qualification procedure, it's how teams have actually come through the World Cup season and through obviously the previous season of qualifying for the World Cups. So it's been a long year, and I think GB are very fortunate that we do have a wealth of our pool of athletes to draw from, and some other nations may struggle on that. But yeah, you would think that the Worlds would be the place to see the most competition. They've coped really well with the increase from 3K to 4K. If you break it down simply, the work shared on the front by each rider is pretty much the same, because you've obviously got an extra rider with 4K, which means they've got a longer time in the wheels. But being in the wheels is not, it's not easy. That's still at high intensity. So that's where I think for the athletes the realization came. And yeah, we are trying lots of different things in terms of turn structure, turn length, positions throughout the team, where you go man 1, man 2, man 3 or man 4. And I think we've tried to keep training kind of on task of where we're trying to be in Rio. So this is all kind of preempting that. I've also tried to keep it quite fun as well, and made sure that every rider has an effort or a training exercise within the various positions within the team, so you get a realization of what that position entails, and you have a respect for your co-athlete and your teammates, so you know what's being given, what's being asked of you. So it's been interesting so far. We have had a bit of time to play around with that, so that's good. It's only now that we're really kind of dialing the team for Cali, then we'll come away and look at that and what tweaks to make there, but we're still constantly looking to how fast we can go and what is sustainable for the women's squad. You've got to be impressed of Katie and her rise to top level competition. She's a natural athlete, and there's still I would think a long way to go with Katie. So that in terms of headroom, there's still a lot to go there. She's fitted well into the team, so that's an exciting prospect. But I think that's the same for every athlete in this event at the moment, because we are just coming in through to our first World Champs. So that's quite an exciting thing for the whole squad. To be fair, we're basing things off Manchester World Cup and maybe off the final ride there. Although we did get a catch, we're looking at the powers that each rider's produced. We are recording every single detail that we do, so that's way kind of based from what power a rider can do, what does that to equate to in time given a certain condition, whether it be temperature or altitude. So we know we're not going to have the same altitude effect as Mexico in Cali. It's only 800 meters, but obviously we've had a step up in performance and form. We're coming to, it should be the peak of condition for this point in time in an Olympic cycle. So maybe we go close to the world record. It's a hard one to say, really. Performance indicators on training efforts is we're better. We're in better condition than we were in Mexico. So relatively, we could probably beat it if given similar conditions, but it's not. So where that takes us in Cali is one of those numbers that you can't really say. And then if you get a catch, say in Cali, in the final ride, then that might have another spin on it. So I think in basic terms, power's good. They're up, and what we have been producing so far. So that's as best you can ask for an athlete, really, to be the best on the day. Obviously, Paul's not going with the imminent birth of a second child, so yeah, it's exciting to be looking after both squads. But I looked after I was coaching the men's squad this time last year and took the team there, and all the work's been done. There's not a lot that you can do once you're in Carly besides make sure you get over the travel, you dial into the track, you're rested, and you're mentally and physically prepared to give you 100% on the day.